First big question, who was this guy? He claimed 37 victims, but police link him to at least 5 brutal murders. Let's start with the night that changed everything. December 20th, 1968. Two teens, David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, parked on a quiet road near Vallejo. Shots ring out. No motive. No witnesses. Just bodies left for dead. Sound familiar? It's the start of a nightmare that gripped the nation. If this is giving you chills, hit subscribe. We've got codes to crack and suspects to expose. Fast forward to July 4th, 1969. Another couple, Michael Mageau and Darlene Farron, attacked in a Blue Rock Springs parking lot. Michael survives, barely, and describes a stocky man with a flashlight. But the killer isn't done. He calls the police, bragging in a calm, taunting voice. "I killed those kids last year." Hook. What if that voice is still out there? Subscribe now for voice analysis in part 2. You need to hear this. Now the letters begin. August 1969. Zodiac sends puzzles to newspapers, demanding front-page publication or more killings. One cipher? Solved. It reads, "I like killing people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than killing wild game in the forest." Pure evil. But the other codes? Still unbreakable. Experts have tried for decades. Teaser. We'll decode one live, but only if you're subscribed. Don't miss it. Let's meet the confirmed victims. Lake Herman Road, Faraday and Jensen. Shot execution style. Blue Rock Springs, Farron dead, Mageau wounded. Then, September 27th, 1969, Lake Berryessa. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard stabbed while picnicking. The killer wore a hooded costume with a Zodiac symbol. Brian survives, hears the attacker's cold words. Hook. What did he say? Stick around and subscribe to uncover survivor stories that will haunt you. October 11th, 1969. San Francisco cab driver Paul Stein shot point blank. Zodiac rips his shirt, sends bloody pieces to the press with a threat. School children make nice targets. Panic grips the Bay Area. Kids guarded, streets empty. Imagine the terror. If you're feeling it now, subscribe. We're about to name prime suspects who might still be alive. Prime suspect number 1, Arthur Lee Allen. A convicted child molester, he owned Zodiac watches, had bloody knives, and his handwriting matched. Friends said he talked about killing couples, but no DNA match. Hook. Was Allen Zodiac or a red herring? Vote in comments and subscribe for DNA updates in future vids. Suspect 2, Richard Gaikowski, a newspaper editor with cryptography skills. He lived near crime scenes and voice matches the Zodiac call, but alibi's shaky. Teaser. Hear the voice comparison next. Subscribe so you don't miss the goosebumps. Then there's Lawrence Kane, linked by a survivor ID, and even Ted Cruz memes. Yeah, that wild theory from the internet. But seriously, over 2,500 suspects investigated. FBI still active. Hook. What if Zodiac's descendant is watching? Creepy, right? Hit subscribe for family tree dives in our next mystery. Back to the codes. The 408 symbol cipher solved in days by a teacher couple, but the 340 took 51 years, decoded in 2020. I hope you are having lots of fun trying to catch me. Mind-blowing. 2 more unsolved. We'll attempt a crack right here, but first subscribe. Unlock bonus cipher challenges in descriptions. Media frenzy. Zodiac demanded his story in papers, even inspired movies like Zodiac with Jake Gyllenhaal. But real life scarier. Letters stopped in 1974. Did he die, retire, or evolve? Teaser. Modern copycats exposed next. Subscribe to stay safe from today's killers. Theory 1. Zodiac was a military vet. Codes like Navy signals. Theory 2. Multiple killers, a cult. Theory 3. He faked deaths, lives anonymously. Evidence. Scant. Which theory buys you? Comment below. Top ones featured in subs-only polls. 2023 update. New DNA tech points to Gary Poste, a deceased Air Force vet. Gang links, hammer murders. But FBI says case open. Shocking? Absolutely. Subscribe for real-time updates. We break mysteries as they unfold. Zodiac birthed true crime obsession, podcasts, books, forums buzzing, but victims' families suffer. Remember them. Exclusive interview clips coming. Subscribe to honor the stories. What if Zodiac watched his own coverage? Letters gloated about headlines. Creepy detail, he signed with a crosshair symbol. Teaser, symbol origins revealed. Sub for occult ties. Links to Satanism? Some letters hinted, or just misdirection. Experts debate. Dive deeper into dark side. Subscribe for Occult Mystery Series. FBI files. Thousands of tips, zero closure. 2026 status, still hunting. What if a viewer cracks it? Teaser, submit your solve, featured if subbed. Your turn, who's your top suspect? Alan, post? Drop in comments. Best theories pinned. Hook, sub for shoutouts in next video.